Yes, hi, hello, and welcome back to Be Intellectual. I am back. I know it took a minor hiatus, but I had to. It was finals week, and then right after finals, my company flew me out to DC to go open up our new location up there. Came back, wanted to take a vacation, took a vacation that went very, very, very south, so I didn't get to relax. So I had to take some me time to decompress and get my life in order. So I do apologize, but I am back. And within that time frame of my vacation going south and me taking time for myself, that's actually how I came up with this topic. So we're gonna hop right into uncomfortable places, but it's not gonna be super heavy, I swear. It's about the beauty of being alone. So just watching, a few people that I've met on vacation, a few people I met, at work on my work trip, I realized that a lot of people struggle with that. I myself, I do not. I literally am the biggest homebody you will ever meet. I literally am always in my shell. Like, I'm a hermit. What is it, a hermit crab? I'm that. I don't like to respond back to people. I'm the slowest texter in the world. My phone is always on Do Not Disturb, so people can never talk to me. I just hate, I literally hate being bothered. I'm actually challenging myself to go out more and do more, and surprisingly enough, when I'm at work, my phone's off Do Not Disturb. When I come back home, of course, it's right back on because don't bother me. And so anyways, I say all that to say this. It kind of makes me very sad to see a lot of people always needing a companion or some type of relationship, or just always needing a distraction. And distractions are good in healthy dosages like anything else, but they also can be very detrimental and very bad for your mental health, your emotional health, because you're not necessarily dealing with whatever problems or situation. It might not even be a problem. It might just be a life dilemma or whatever. Instead of dealing with it and coming up with a decision and a solution, you are drowning it and suppressing it with your distractions. So I know being alone can be scary because you're alone. Duh. There's nothing but silence and radio silence, no white noise, no nothing. It's just you and your thoughts. You've got to find the beauty and the peace in that, because you can just sit down for like 5 minutes and block out any distraction that you may have, or not turn on your TV or turn off your phone or whatever the case may be. And then all of a sudden you start hearing all these thoughts coming up from your subconscious. And that's when it's time to deal with it. You can cry, you can scream, you can throw things, you can do whatever you want in private and get it out how you need to get it out. But bottling up is so dangerous, as we know, especially with all these school shootings happening. Bottled emotions are deadly, literally. So let's dial it back. Let's just carve out some me time. And if you don't want to call it like your alone time, call it your me time. Tell your friends that you need to respect, like, nope, I'm not hanging out. I want to do this instead. So here are a few tips that I came up with, and I'll also drop a few more tips next week in my Inspired Vibes video, and resources for you guys. But what helps me, of course, is number one, I always take a bath. I always soak in a tub. I have incense, I have candles, I have bubble bath, Epsom salts, everything. Sage, even sometimes I sage before I get in the tub, like whatever. It's just me and my laptop, everything is off, and I just lay there and just let my mind, my body just wander and be. So if you want to, I am a firm believer of baths. I will actually drop some of my favorite bath stuff in the description actually after this video. Number two, find something that you absolutely love that you would do with or without people. That is the biggest start into working some alone time in for yourself. So if you love to go to whatever your favorite restaurant is, you'll do that with people or without people, then go. Because it's weird, because I actually did this experiments myself not too long ago. And at first it's kind of weird because everyone's like mingling, whatever. Then you kind of learn to like tune out the entire world, and it's just you in this restaurant, in this vortex, and it's honestly, after sitting there for a while, it becomes silent. Like the background noise becomes silent. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, do whatever. If you have something that you are very passionate about, that you absolutely love, that you would do with or without people, go do that thing, and do that thing often. And if it happens to have alcohols or drugs in it, do that thing often with boundaries and dosages. Okay. Number three, go outside. I don't know, go for a walk. It's summertime now, so go to the pool. You can go to the pool with or without people. I actually prefer it without people. but go outside and go breathe in some fresh air and just sit there and just watch the trees go by, or not go by, but blow by, and whatever the case might be. And step number 4, meditate. I'm always a firm believer in meditating. Meditating is kind of hard, so you could also write, or honestly, number 5, this is like added in. Number 5, throw yourself a dance party, to be honest. Go home, you could do it sober, or have a drink to yourself, just blast some music and just feel yourself, just be free, and just start working through some things, and just listen to your body and listen to your mind, and just quiet down after a while, and just let your thoughts come to you and slowly deal with them. And honestly, once that happens, your mind will start going a mile a minute, and then you are able to write things down or just talk out loud to yourself. Actually, surprisingly enough, I talk out loud to myself very often. I really don't care. I do it in public, to be honest with you, whatever. I usually have my headphones in and I'm like having a full-blown conversation with myself. Talk to yourself though, because you are the only person who knows you best. You are the only one who can take care of you the way you need to be taken care of, and you are the only one who can love you the way you need to be loved. Nobody else is going to give that to you. Do not go seeking that in other people, because these people are not here for you, okay? So before you can go seeking love from other people and care from other people in a very intimate setting, you have to learn how to love and care for yourself, period. Because you have to be able to articulate how you want to be loved, how you want to be treated, how you want to be taken care of. And if you can't articulate that because you have not dealt with that on your own, people are going to just love you how they know how, and how they love themselves, or how you think you want to be loved, which is still not sufficient enough for you. It's not filling your cup all the way. You might be getting halfway or less. So you need to take some time and just learn about yourself. And especially in this day and age with all the technology and everything at our fingertips, it is so overwhelming, and it's just so much information all the time at once. And we've got to put boundaries on that, because we're starting to conform or feel bad about ourselves or whatever the case might be. And it's like, no, you need to be grounded. You need to know who you are through and through, period. And the only way you can achieve that is if you spend some time alone by yourself. Take a girlcation, take a mancation, take a break from dating, take a break from partying, taking a break from going out with your friends all the time, whatever the case may be, but take a break for yourself. That's what I had to do. I really wanted to record so bad, but I was like, I cannot get out good quality content unless I deal with some things that I was going through, take some time out for myself to just decompress and relax so I can come at it with a clear mind. Because once you do that, your mind is clear, you're thinking sharper, you're on your feet, and everything just works smoother. So whenever you're starting to feel out of whack, that's probably why you need to just take a step back, take some alone time, okay? Learn about yourself, because at the end of the day, the world is always evolving every day, every second of the day. The world is changing. You are changing every second of every day. You might have been 161.4 pounds yesterday. Now you're 161.7 pounds today, okay? You are forever evolving. Things are always being thrown at you left and right. So you've got to learn how to be able to think on a dime, pivot, switch, adapt, whatever the case might be. But you have to know yourself first. And to know yourself will allow you to help with any other situation that is to come. That's all I have for you guys today. And that is it, and that is all.